Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. That's Worimi. And welcome to you, your guides, my guides of the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. Back in my old stomping grounds, sweating like you wouldn't believe. It's 105 Fahrenheit, about 41 degrees outside at the moment. Just after a wild storm last week while I was away, the aircon's not working properly. The fan cycle is working, the moisture extraction's working, but the cooling isn't. So the call's gone out. They'll get it fixed as soon as they can, so it is bearable, but it does give me a lovely glow. Okay. I'm using my Golden Universal Tarot. I'm back with all the decks that I missed while I was away. So I'm going to ask a few questions that I would love to have asked while I was away, but I didn't have the decks that I wanted. So I want to have a look at what's happening with the polymarketing arrest that happened in France, if you remember. Now, I did a reading a couple of weeks ago in the Congress, so it's already passed the House. It's going to the Senate to prevent Australian citizens being charged by the International Criminal Court, regardless of where in the world they committed the crime. France has also done a counter move of not deliberate against this particular, I think it's HR 23 or something along those lines, against this particular bill. But France has also brought in some laws that says that they can seize and freeze the assets of those who have undertaken particular crimes within their country. So it doesn't say whether they can seize them overseas or whatever. I haven't really looked at it. I've literally written down Musk, France asset freeze, polymarketing arrest, 50 million. So if you remember correctly, there was a businessman, I believe, in France that put a bet on the Trump Felon 45 election outcome, and won bigly. So, now this is the same election that Leon Muskrat, after 4 hours of the first booths polling stations closing, declared the winner and left. Yeah, a bit dodgy there. This is the same Leon Muskrat that Trump dobbed in the day before the inauguration. The same Leon Muskrat that had bragged prior to the election that it would have been easy to change the coding on the voting machines, blah, da, 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 etc., and so forth. So I just want to see, now I have read several times that they will target Musk first and he will be the way in. I put on my community page a really good blurb that was put on social media by a ex-friend, ex-business partner of Muskrat's, and it's really good, worth reading. So yeah, here we've got the abuse, the win at any cost, the stealing of the election, the betrayal, heartbreak, loss, despair, treason, betrayal. We've got, is it Jack Smith with the documents, or is it just simply legal action being taken? Yeah, somebody's going to throw somebody under the bus. I don't think this dude that was arrested by France, because France have some really strange laws, and I think one of them's along the lines of you're guilty until you're proven innocent. Yeah, I think he might be spilling the beans on it all about the delusion, what he was promised, by whom, sucked in by the promise of grandeur and wealth, etc., defending himself and bringing forward some unexpected information. Okay, so I think this guy that was arrested, so show me this guy, a lot of information coming out really quickly, and we've got the whistleblower there. Okay, Let's have a look. Oh, and the next card was the Steel card that I back in before I picked it up. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Show me this guy that was arrested, 50 million, a bet on the election via polymarketing. Now remember, they've also picked up the young polymarketing chap. What was he, 26 or something? Oh, speaking of which, did you see that China came out with a new AI program or app or whatever it is that is miles ahead of any of what the tech bros in the US have produced, and it's cheaper as well. So what's happened is that the tech industries on the stock market are, I believe, going through the floor at the moment, reminding me of the dot-com crash of 2000, for those that were around for that. So I bet that's going over well with the tech bros in the US. Okay, let's have a look. Reap what you sow. But let's have a look. How is I didn't even look up his name, but my guides know who I'm talking about. You want that card? Show me how. How's he coping? Oh, I've got cards coming out. Oh no, only two so far. Okay, show me, and you want that one. Okay, if you hear Bendy, that's my black and grey one that's been chasing the flies, pestering me. It's because it's from 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is her dinner time, and I swear she can tell the time. So come on down. So how's he going? Okay, the moon card. Secrets being brought to the surface and revealed. I get the feeling he's spilling the beans. Secrets being brought to the surface and revealed, and here we have challenged by, I don't know, is it a female prosecutor, or is it simply internal feelings of guilt or realization? Legal system's coming for him, and on the bottom, Four of Swords. Being forced to go within, being forced to retreat, being forced to have a really good think about his situation. Okay. Throwing under the bus, is it the foundation, spilling the beans on everybody, sword of truth in the past, piercing the crown? Yeah, I think he's telling all. Here we've got a judge potentially, or this could be the legislation to freeze assets. What have we got here? Yeah, it's all about the money. Huge information coming forward about the money in the immediate future. The big money that was involved could also just be big money. Externally, end of an emotional cycle. He may be released by giving this up, by giving up. Now, the thing with the US election and the stress that we're going, worldwide going under, it's like, if you know this, just say, this is way bigger than the US, like way bigger. And they're actually going after the big money that's behind it. The Elon Musks, the Peter Thiels, the Leonard Leos, and whoever else is in Europe, because there's some big players in Europe in regards to this. The Russians, I think, have been pretty much taken out of the picture with the Ukrainian war to a degree. I'm getting a draw to Africa, the continent of Africa, not necessarily South Africa. I don't know why I'm getting some big money coming from Central Africa. Anyone knows why I would be picking that up, let me know. But yeah, they're after the bigger money. So this guy might go free. The Ten of Cups, it's the end of a cycle, because internally, addiction, but just toxicity, such a contrasting cards. Emotionally back with his family, but I think he's going to be eaten up inside because he can't shed himself from this. hopes and fears, shining a light, investigation. We've got the Emperor, the wannabe king, the contracts and agreements that he made with the wealthy, the harvest, the reaping what you sow, but looking at options here, the mercenary actions. This is all going to be revealed. Money trails behind the scenes, they can trace it back, and huge information coming out. And I think he's being a whistleblower. I think he's spilling all, and there's a lot of information coming forward here. Now, I know we say very quickly, but time is nothing in the universal energies. A lot of information coming forward about the steel. And then we've got the Hierophant, the higher courts. I think he is, if he hasn't already, I think he's already spilt the beans. And when the action goes down, he will find himself, because I'm going to say 50 million, he's small fry. I know that sounds crazy because 50 million to me and you, I'd share it 10 ways. Easy peasy. And that would still be more than enough to have a beautiful, comfortable life set up. But he's small fry is what I'm getting. They're after the bigger fish. Okay, so show me. She's boiling hot and she's chasing flies. There is just one fly in here that, welcome to Australia. Let's have a look. Is, right, contracts and agreements. Oh, both contracts and agreements coming out. Cards. There's some really big contracts and agreements here that are going to get revealed. Okay, I want to ask, is Musk going to find his assets frozen? I keep getting 2025. Now, I know it's no calendar, but I just keep getting in the very near future, next a couple of Earth around the Sun solar cycles are going to be terrible for Musk. He's going to lose contracts. He's going to have assets frozen. He's going to become a nobody. But show me, are they going after Musk? Let's have a look. Yeah, damn straight they are. Absolutely. What's flipped over on the bottom there? Okay. Finding himself naked and fully exposed. Not a pleasant sight. Yeah, damn straight they are. With multiple things that will bring him down, not just one. He will try and defend himself. Don't know how successful though. Trying to defend himself. Draped in the red cloak here. Perhaps he picked the wrong team. Let's see how we go. A judgment moment is coming for him. So is what they're doing aimed to take trust? Yeah, I think he knows it too. Okay, crowning this reading, volatile information being brought forward, but it can also be, there's no volcano in the back of this one, it's the Saudi. Maybe connections to do with the sand. I mean, it's Egypt. I know it's Egypt. And we're talking the 10 million that mysteriously made its way. Information being brought forward. It might be about the Egyptian money. And those that were involved. We've got secrets that he doesn't want revealed, trying to hang on to his money, playing his cards close. Yeah, he's sitting on the big bag of money and desperately hanging on. Notice that all these Narcissistic billionaires have daddy issues, trying to prove themselves. Doesn't matter how much money they have, they never feel like they've gotten approval. But yeah, there's desperately trying to hang on. Connections with Russia or Iran or internally. Mother Russia connections. Oh, just Russia connections. Hopes and fears. The best of democracy will come through. The outcome. Knight of Pentacles. Mercenary actions overseas. Money changing hands, giving and receiving help, but also fiddling with elections, secrets coming to the surface and being revealed, information being brought forward about this money or these elections that are going to bring about an ending for him. Full revelation, there's a whistleblower out of left field, truth coming for him, prosecution, heartbreak, loss, despair, treason, in regards to the uncomfortable and false victory, loss, finding himself devastated and out in the cold. He made an agreement and it was foolish. Foolish agreement. I don't know why. I don't know who this person is and what his connection is to Musk or what he had over Musk or whether the money was supposed to go back. But yeah, I really think that he's spilling the beans and it's not going to end well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Love to you all. Take care.